Hello, welcome to Subjective Insights. Got my granddad's hat on, Chris, today. Chris got his hat on, and probably bigger muscles than last time. I don't know if you can really notice, but yeah. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about the victim mentality, also known as the slave mentality. Now, people may listen or hear what I'm saying and think that I'm saying that if you try hard enough, you can get whatever you want. No, mate, that's bullshit. The game is rigged. There can only be a few possessors of scarce items, and there's a hierarchy, and it's a lottery. So, no, you can try as hard as you bloody want, mate, and you probably won't become a millionaire. But the victim mentality or the slave mentality will often justify a situation in which it isn't happy, right? And it will try and justify that by saying some trauma in the past happened and that's why I can't go out and do what I want to do. The slave mentality version of that is, waiting for permission. You've got to get the approval of somebody. Somebody's got to like you, pat you on the head before you can go out and do what you want to do. Often children have it with their parents. Oh, I don't get respect from my parents. They've got this false acknowledgement of me and it makes me miserable and I think I've got to escape it in order to live my life. Well, no, not really. Mum and Dad ain't in charge. Nobody's in charge. You can actually do what the fuck you want. We live in a magical playground. Literally, I kid you not. You put seeds in the ground. Let's shortcut that. I kid you not, right? Food grows out of the fucking ground in this place, mate. It's nuts, right? It's nuts. It is a playground. There is nothing here stopping me doing what I want to do at this moment in time, apart from the excuses and stupid things I make up. Fear's another one of them. Oh no, I can't go out and do what I want because I might get hurt. Well, if you sit down and do fuck all, you're going to get an embolism or something like that. So you're fucked if you do, fucked if you don't. So you might as well try and do what the fuck you want. And people hide from this. They try and play the blame game, which is the victim game, and I fall into it all the time. It's like, oh no, because of what you did to me, I'm like this. Well, okay, that may be true or it may not be true, but say it is true, and somebody did something to you way back when, and it made you like this, a bit scared of going out. Say that person finally apologised. They're like, I'm sorry for traumatising you and doing all this bad stuff I did to you. How does that change the situation? It don't, does it? What you got to do in a sense is you just got to bite the bullet, mate. You just got to jump into that scary whirlpool and go round and round, and hopefully at the end of it you won't die, but actually you definitely are going to die. It's a playground, see? It's a non-serious playground. They play the possession game as well. Oh, that human being, they're mine, they're not doing what I want them to do. That's why I'm miserable, and that's why, because you're not doing what I want you to do. That's why I'm not having the love I want. I mean, it's all nice excuses, isn't it? And then people justifying those excuses. It's Stockholm Syndrome. Where the kidnappee justifies and identifies with their kidnapper. It's like they're waiting for somebody else to provide a form of permission. The one I have, right, is I'm often worried about doing things on my own, and that's why working out at home on my own has worked, because I haven't had to confront the fear of going into like a gym where there's other people and I'll be there on my own, because I don't feel like I've got permission to be there. I don't have permission to exist. I mean, that's one of the central premises of Buddhism. One of the realizations that made Buddha realize his Buddhahood was realizing that he had every right. I know there's no rights, but I mean, he could sit on the fucking ground if he wanted to, and people could try and move him, and he could either stay put or not. I mean, it's so simple. But yeah, we create excuses all the time to hide ourselves away from the freedom that we exist in. And then we glorify it. This is why humans mainly are so mundane, so mediocre. And they condemn each other to that mediocrity in this constant cycle of blame game. Oh, I haven't got what I want because of you. I mean, in some cases that's true. Like, there isn't as much wealth to go around at the bottom because a lot of fucking bastards at the top have got it. And in that case, you don't want them coming and saying sorry to you. Sorry, mate, for rigging the game in our favour against you. No, you want to get some axes and get them bloody with their heads. That's what you want to do. Actually think of practical measures you could take to try and make things. I mean, you're not always going to get what you want, as Benjamin Smith, or whatever his name now is, says. You're not always going to get what you want, but you're always going to try. So you might as well try to intelligently get what you want as much as possible. And the blame game, the victim game, the slave mentality, that's not very intelligent now. It's not very clever, is it? Because all that time you wasted blaming mummy and daddy, blaming so-and-so, you know, try to control so-and-so, that's just wasted effort, mate. Wasted effort. You could have spent that time figuring out the puzzle of how to get what you want. But you didn't. Goodbye.